The DCP essential package for cancer control of interventions would cost roughly between US dollars $2 to $6 per capita for low and middle income countries. And then this would be with an annual cost of about $20 billion. Now, this is about 3 to 5% of health spending in middle income countries and about 13% in low income countries. Now, for the middle income countries, this isn't a lot, but it's more than some of them are actually spending. So how do we get low and middle income countries to finance cancer control and implement the essential cancer package?
Yeah, well, it's definitely aspirational, but except for the low-income countries, with budgeting and incorporating some cancer services into universal health coverage and progressively adding more, we can envision building up facilities and the human resources over the next couple of decades. For most countries, it's going to require some domestic funding. Um, the Ministry of Finance, working with the Ministry of Health, is going to have to find that money. Also attracting external funding, which does occur somewhat already, and partnering with institutions from rich countries. Now, this is something that's been going on for decades and has increased quite a bit, but it's a bit of chicken and egg. I mean, you need increased demand will lead to increased services, and it goes on from there. But it is going to take decades just to build up the human resources. I assume it was just even about pathology, but it's everything. It's all of the specialties and the institution building. So we can build the budget as we build the resources.
What about pediatric cancer? Would you say that it's too expensive to treat in low and middle income countries?
Yeah, so that's another misconception that many people have. I think there's a couple of things about childhood cancer that actually make it very cost effective, in fact. So first of all, as I alluded to before, cure rates are very high, right? And treatments are generally of very defined and sometimes very limited duration, and those are still associated with high cure rates. The other factor is that the vast majority of drugs and chemotherapies used for treatment of childhood cancer are 30 to 50 years old. So these are not, highly expensive patented medications that are very expensive to procure. So when you put all of those things together, in almost every setting, there is some sort of treatment for some childhood cancers that will be appropriate to that setting.